Welcome back. I'm Melissa.
And I'm Sam.
And we're Full Metal Mel.
Okay, welcome back, sweetie. This week, we're going to address 2.5 issues. We'll call them issues. They're not really issues, but we're going to discuss 2.5 things. The first one, our very much failed attempt at audience interaction, asking people to ask us questions. We got one. We got a question from my mother. Thanks, Doreen.
Thanks.
So would you like to read the question, sweetie?
Sure. So the question was, what was the easiest song for you to learn and what was the most difficult?
Okay, you go first. What was your easiest song to...
Okay, so the easiest song was Pretend We're Dead by L7, and the most difficult one was Ride On by AC/DC.
For me, it was either Bela Lugosi's Dead because I already knew it, because I've been playing it since I was 17, or Seven Nation Army. That's just a really, really easy beginner song,
right?
Which is why we did it originally.
At the beginning, videos,
yeah. It was either our first video or our second. It was right at the beginning.
In there,
the hardest for me was Ride On as well. I really that song really kicked my ass. I mean, it really, really did. I discussed it in a previous video where, like, I don't remember how many takes in I had to go outside and just kind of walk around the yard, very, very, very angry at myself for making, easy, simple mistakes over and over and over again.
And so for both of us being a difficult song and then coming together and trying to do it, it was, led to frustration, just like you said.
Exactly. And it's not even, it's not that hard of a song,
no.
But it the way the chord structure cycles through, it starts to confuse you on what is supposed to be where.
Mm-hmm.
And it continues to repeat, but the way the chord structure cycles, it was easy to get confused.
Right, yeah.
During the song.
Yep, exactly.
So what's part 2 of Doreen's question?
So the second part was wondering if Logan has ever mentioned wanting to learn an instrument.
Well, yes, he has. Matter of fact, we spent a couple $100 on him and his chosen instrument. We bought him a mid-range electric piano.
Mm-hmm.
Even gave him the lecture of, we're not going to spend the money on this unless you practice every day. But anyone who knows me and my relationship with my kids, I'm definitely a paper tiger. Because he did practice for a while, maybe a month?
And he was doing it on his own. Like, he would just go in there and have, like, a book to follow, a lesson book, and he would do lessons and stuff like that. Yeah. So, that was kind of neat that he took that initiative to do it on his own,
But he is...
kind of petered out,
17, and there are video games and internet porn and whatever else 17-year-olds are doing in their room when they're not talking to us.
Well, and also, I'm in that room now too, so he can't necessarily go in while I'm practicing. Well, he could, but he's probably not going to.
Yes.
So
yes, that is true. That is your practice room. And it wasn't like it was a waste of money, because every now and again I sit down at it, or I stand up at it because there's no chair.
Yeah.
It has been used in songs. I am by no means a pianist. Make your own joke. But I can play a little bit. You also every now and again pluck around on it.
Right. And he may go back to it. It's always there. So
exactly. Yeah, we're not going to get rid of it. We're not going to sell it. We do have a use for it. But that's the story of Logan and his interest in playing a musical instrument.
Yeah.
So part 2 of this video, our plans to hopefully play and host a live show here at the house. Of course, it would be socially distant in our backyard, but what it basically comes down to is almost all of our friends are vaccinated now. We're both fully vaccinated. Our son gets his first shot in about a week.
Right.
And I think we're gonna, invite our vaccinated friends. The funny thing is, our vaccinated friends are the ones who would actually show up and support us live anyway.
Sure.
But we would like to play live, and this would be an easy way and a comfortable way for us to step into doing that, because the stakes would be really, really, really low. It'd be right here at the house.
Yeah.
So it's not like stepping into an actual live venue where strangers are going to expect things from you.
Right.
Yeah.
Hopefully our friends won't heckle us.
Well,
maybe they will.
Yeah, they probably will. They probably will. I do expect somebody to shout Freebird at least once. I could easily see that joke being made. Also, we most likely will have a very special, not so much of a surprise guest performer, who will most likely close out the show, because I'm not going to, identify this performer's gender, because it completely just gives it away. If you know us at all, you already know who it is. But they are a fairly accomplished musician and songwriter, and I'm going to guilt them into playing. Matter of fact, I already have. So the last thing that we're going to talk about, next week we will be performing another brand new original song with a guest singer, and that would be Jean Rusin.
Mm-hmm.
As of right now, she's said she's going to do it. I hope she. I hope she still plans on doing it.
Yeah.
If not, then ignore this last part of this entire video. But it should be I wrote a rock and roll song, and Jean is an absolute beast of a performer.
Right, because we've already done 2 songs with her.
Yes.
This will be the first original one that you wrote, though, that she'll be singing. So I think that's pretty neat. That's
I do too. I'm very, very excited about it. And as I've said in the past, we're really lucky to have Jean, and we really hope that she, works on stuff more with us.
Yeah.
Because for one, she's one of our best friends, and for 2, she is a incredible singer and performer.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So that's basically all the news from here. Things might slow down a little bit as far as musical performances week to week as we practice for a live show. We will be doing something every Saturday, whether it's a performance of some kind, or if we sit here and talk about working on the live show or anything else.
Yeah.
We could talk about just about anything. But other than that, keep looking for us every single Saturday, and we will keep making videos.
Yes, definitely.
All right, so please remember to hit the like button, the subscribe button, the bell notification, or any other buttons that you just feel like pushing in your life. Just go ahead and just push that button. And we will see you next week.
All right.